Hello and welcome to another segment of Own It with Ovi, where young entrepreneurs and professionals share their insights on a topic of discussion. As usual, I'm your host, Obiano Juma Virginia. So on today's segment, we are going to be speaking with Jane Onuora. She's the CEO of Glow by James. She's a skincare consultant and an entrepreneur. She'll be sharing her journey so far and also will be discussing about how she has stayed a step ahead in her business. All right, let's welcome Jane. She's already here. Hi, Jane. How are you doing?
Hi, hello, good afternoon,
Hello.
everyone.
All right, so it's so exciting to have you on today's segment. Kindly introduce yourself.
Hi, hello, good evening, everyone, wherever you're watching from. So I'm Jane Onuora, the skincare consultant, the CEO of Glow by Jake. Yeah.
Okay. So, can you tell us what the job of a skincare consultant is all about?
Yeah. So a skincare consultant, the job is just all about formulating a product for one skin, like looking at your skin, like differentiating different type of products for you to use on your skin. Do you understand? Yeah, that's just some part of it.
Being in this profession, because I'm sure it must have been a while.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
How long have you been in the skincare profession?
Oh,
How long have you been practicing
it's,
it?
this is my 3 years now in the business.
Wow, that's been a
Yes,
while though. Some people just started off like, yesterday and they're already calling themselves consultant.
this is my year. By next year, I'll be to be my 4th year here in the business.
Wow, congratulations. So tell us a little bit about your entrepreneurship earlier life, like how you started off and all that.
So first of all, I started during COVID. Yeah, during COVID-19, because I went for a show in Abuja,
Yeah.
like reality show, just like a Big Brother Nigeria or something. So when I got back, everywhere was kind of messed up because the show, like they extorted a lot from me, and at the point I became confused. I started looking for, like, what to do. Anyways, I'm this person that I love things about skin. Do you get? I love
Okay.
skin. And I'm like, okay, let me just use the little money I have to just establish this business, probably in a little way. Then I did that, and it was it was challenging. It was not easy. The first year, I felt like giving up. It was not
Yeah.
easy because at the end of the day, most people, like, they're very skeptical about their using.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And once you have a name, once you don't have a name, probably you're not this person that they know so well, my dear. You
Mm-hmm.
have to, like, work to make that name. So the first year was very, very, very bad. Not really, but at the end of the day, God came through. So that was how it all started.
Right. That's a very inspirational story because I know everybody kickstarted most of their business from COVID time, but still, some people are not practicing that business anymore. Some have dropped it off, some are still practicing. Most people just started it just because of, oh, it's COVID, they needed to do business. But if you have continued till this time, so it's obvious you had a lot of passion for it, and it was definitely something you really wanted to venture into.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was something I really wanted to venture into, like I said, for long before the COVID.
Yeah.
Before I show though, I told myself that when I come out, I will establish this business. Do you understand? But I was not thinking it's going to be that early. But for the fact that I went there, the little money with me, I just decided, okay, let me just do this sharply. Do you get? So that's like, oh,
Right. I remembered your reality show. I saw a video clip of it once in a while and all that stuff. Congratulations on that as well, because it's not that easy to get on people's screen for people to sit behind the TV and watch you. It's also a plus to your achievement as well.
that's true. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, how you said the most notable challenges you faced as a young lady in business?
The notable challenges I've faced. Well, I want to start saying the most challenging part in this business is my skin color. Do you understand? Like majority, I would just say majority of Nigerians does not know what healthy skin is. Do you get? They feel healthy skin is when you're light skinned. So when they see that you're this person that you're not light skinned, they will feel, oh, you don't know what you're doing. So that alone is a tough challenge for me. Not until I came to start, lecturing people that skin, you don't need to look at someone's skin color before you feel like, oh, this person is good in what he or she does. Healthy skin and, fair skin. Do you get my point? So that is the challenge. So most people, when they want to get my product, be like, oh, you're not fair, you're a dark person. No, I'm not going to buy from you. You don't know what you're doing. Do you get? Then I came to that is just the most challenging part of this business. But that was then when I started. Do you understand? When I started the business newly. So that was just it.
Well, I won't say I can solely relate because I know I'm a little bit light, but not very fair. You get, but most times, people think, oh, because of your light skin, like that's all. Most of the time, I also feel like the darker skin is even easier to maintain than being light. Because if you're light skin and you can't keep your complexion, you're not using healthy products, as you just stated, you will end up either, damaging your skin cells or the pores, and may lead to one thing or the other as well.
Yeah.
So most time, everybody is just trying to be, I don't know, maybe there's a trend for being white or something.
So they feel,
and all that stuff.
It's not their fault. They feel that, being light skin makes you probably look more beautiful, look more. But I feel you just need to be comfortable in your skin. Do you get? Like every skin is. The only thing you need to do is maintain your skin. Just use healthy things on your skin, and boom, you're good to go. Is it that or dark? No matter your skin color, you are beautiful. This is what I keep telling people every time. You don't need to bleach your skin for you to look beautiful. So that's just it.
That's true. So the self-esteem has a role in play in that way as well. Someone's self-esteem has a role to play in that as well.
Yeah.
So how would you describe your journey so far? Especially, in this line of work that you are, it's very crucial. You're rendering service on people's skin, and as you've already explained, like it's a very important area in people's life.
So the thing is, I would say like I'm very grateful to God. God first before you start anything. Like I'm really very grateful. 3 years have been tough, and at the same time have been inspiring, and at the same time have been beautiful. The journey is not an easy one, but like I'm really grateful for where I am today. Because at first when I started, it was not easy, like I stated before. At a point, I got my own store. From there, 3 years have been beautiful, it have been nice, a lot of customers. I'll just say God is wonderful, and I'll just say like it's been good. It's been good, wonderful. Yeah. Despite the fact that it's still very tough because I've not really gotten to where I want to be, but at the same time, like I'm better than before. You get my point?
Yes, yes. There's always a set goal, even after achieving one goal, like you already said, you achieved getting your shop. Some people are still hoping to have a physical store, but you've achieved getting your job. So I know there's a new goal you want to unlock next after that.
Yeah.
Maybe having other branches.
Yes, because from I just want to use this opportunity to just state it out here. From next year, like I'm moving to a better place, bigger place, adding some things like
Yes.
spa,
Wow.
just a different thing. So like I'm really very grateful, and I know I've come so far. Yeah.
As a young lady, it's not easy. Most times you're putting in the work, it's not being acknowledged as well because we are ladies. Sometimes it's been taken away. Our role that we are playing, the hard work we're putting in. Sometimes they take it away. Maybe it's this, it's that, it's someone else, it's whatever and the rest. But at the end of the day, if the lady is not putting in that work, there won't be any result at the end of the day. So congratulations again on this new store you're going to be opening. And I hope we'll be invited to the grand opening.
Yeah. inviting everyone.
Okay. Okay, then we're looking forward to that. So, with your own experience, how would you say you've been able to separate your business and pleasure in your everyday life?
Oof, my own experiences have not been easy. Business is tough. You know, business is very, very tough. Like, I see some people, they feel this business is an easy something. It's very tough because you need to separate business and at the same time pleasure. Do you understand? But first, your business first, because that is where you earn you earn those money you want to use and you know have fun. So the thing is, most times once it's time for business, like, you need to schedule yourself, your time. You get my point? You need to schedule yourself, like, your time. When it's time for business, you do your business. When it's time for pleasure, you get my point. You can as well do whatever you want to do. So it's a very simple thing to do. But first, commit to your business first. So it have not been easy. You need to sacrifice for some things. Yeah, that is it.
Even when we talk about pleasure, sometimes we mix it up. Sometimes, like as you already stated, when you're running your business, and sometimes you get it mixed up with family, friends, or even your own personal life. We get to forget that if we don't have a good time frame, as you said, if there's no time for this, like even the Bible says that there's time for everything. So if you don't have a particular time for this, you are doing your business, you are doing this, like every other thing is being mixed up in the same time. Like the time you're supposed to be maybe posting, promoting your business, you're using that time to play game, or you're using that time to hang out with friends, or you're using to do something else that's not what you're supposed to do. Definitely you'll be missing out on the steps you would have been taking ahead in your business.
Yeah,
So
your business will not grow. It will not grow. Let me tell you, at a point, like, I felt I've missed out. Do you get, like, I've missed out, like, hanging out, having fun. I decided to, like, okay, let me go and have fun. It affected my business, to be honest. Then I started and be like, I've come a long way. I don't need to do this. And I had to retract it. You get the, you can't mix business with pleasure. No, 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 no. That is one thing that kills business. I don't know why people are not really putting it in one of the things that really kills business. When you mix all these things up. For instance, when you're meant to be, business, when you're doing a business, because now a business of now lies on social media, you know that. So when you're doing this thing, and social media, there's a time frame. We know these things. Anyways, it's not everything I need to just disclose, because we that we are into business, we go further in this business thing. There are some things we go to learn. So let's just leave that one aside.
that's true. That's true. Every day we're trying to better ourselves. We're doing this class, advanced class. Me too. I take courses online as well, and all these
Yeah,
things, trying to advance ourselves.
thank you.
Because there are other competitors, and most of them, they might have gotten this knowledge from one place or the other. So if you don't follow up on what they are learning and the new trends, the new things, new development, new technology, new things that are coming up, you're going to be left behind.
That's true.
So there's this saying that says success has many friends, right? So for you, is there like a story behind, your friendship and your entrepreneurship? Do you have friends that have been supportive? Do you have family members that have been supportive? Or it has all just been from your, posting, your social media, your physical store?
The truth is, like, I literally want to talk about this particular part, and I'm really grateful you asked me this question. One thing about business, I don't know for other people, but what I've come to notice and realize so far is friends don't support your business. They don't really support what you're doing. It's only strangers, like people you don't know. So during my beginning, I never really had friends that really supported my business. Rather, they will go elsewhere to get it. It really happened to me. So my business so far have been just strangers and me posting on TikTok. Thank goodness TikTok came. Posting on my TikTok, my Instagram, But for friends, it's a no. But for family, I'm really grateful for the kind of family I have. Like my extended family, they've been supportive. For my friends, they've not really been supportive. But not all of them. Do you get? Few have been supportive. What people don't really know is supporting somebody does not really mean that you will buy what they are selling. You get my point? Supporting somebody means a lot. Probably you have somebody that needs you refer, okay, let me just use the word, you refer people to your friend. Supporting somebody means you help them to share their flyer, repost their business. That is support. It's not a must you buy from me. Do you get? Because it's not everybody that uses organic skincare products. Some of these people uses just normal cream out there. So I understand for a fact that you don't use organic skincare product. Then why not support me by referring people to me, or rather by trying to help me post my business? Not posting is not even the whole thing. Coming to my page on Instagram or TikTok, when I put down something, you like it, you comment under my post. Comment also makes your account visible. Do you know that? Because most people when they come to get your product from you, they will have to go to your page, assess your page, see people that comment under your. These are what most people do before they will trust you to get something from you. So doing those things also supports. Like my posts, comment under my posts. It's not too much to do. So it have not been really easy with friends, but anyways, I thank goodness family, they've been supportive. Few friends too. I would not say all of them, just few friends have been supportive too. So that is it.
Sometimes or how did they put this phrase? I know, like, yeah, it's not like, oh, the friends are the one that are supposed to kickstart the business. It's not like, definitely all my friends cannot patronize my business, because most of them might have some of them might even be doing the same business I'm doing.
Thank
Some of
you.
them might even be selling the same product I'm selling. So definitely I really understand that. But as you already said, sharing flyers, reposting this stuff, even if you guys are doing the same business and you still go ahead to still do a collaboration, you guys can collaborate, do all these things. It's also another way that we can help to support ourselves. And
Thank
it
you.
doesn't take anything out of it. It doesn't take a penny out of anybody.
Out of it,
Supporting the
yeah.
business doesn't take any penny out of anybody. It does not reduce you to be lesser. But as they said, success has many friends. So when they don't see you out there and all that stuff, they'll be like, But when you're out there popping and all that, okay, then they will repost it and all
Yeah,
this.
thank
But
you.
how they
Yeah, that's my friend, that's my girl.
yeah, only when they see the success coming in. But when you're just starting out, they want to stay behind the scene and
Yeah,
watch from afar. Let them know,
much.
is this person going to be successful? Is this person going to fail? But at the end of the day, we'll keep pushing, because success is the only way forward.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So have you been able to navigate adulthood and entrepreneurship? Because your business is such a demanding one, making new products, formulating new skincare products for people and all this stuff, with your personal life. How have you been able to navigate adulthood and your business life?
The thing is, mine is actually different. Not really adulthood, motherhood. You get. So like I said before, it also goes to the side where I said it's not really easy. But when you look at something that you already like, you have passion, something you have passion for, something you are doing, you just have to just give it your all. Once it's time for business, is business. Once it's time for the other one, So that is just what I have to say about that.
Being able to navigate being a mother and also your business, because definitely there are some parents out there taking care of a child is a job on its own. Definitely, nobody can take that away. Taking care of a child, feeding them, clothing, all these things, it's not an easy one. Then adding the fact that you're doing a business, okay, just give us one or two tips on how someone can be able to stay focused and navigate this phase of motherhood and business.
Firstly, depends. Like me now, I would say like I have my mother. You get. I would say that I have my mother to like support me with my child. Like once it's time for me to do like, okay, I want to formulate my product. I want to do some kind of things like my mother is going to take care of her. Then I focus and do what I want to do. But once it's time for me to take care of her, yes, a mother, you still need to, focus on your child, give your child what he or she needs. Like I said before, once it's time for you to do this, you do this. Once it's time for you to do that, the only thing is just work on your time frame. Anyways, probably because I've been in the business for long, do you get? I'm able to like know all these things. Just work on your time frame. Oh, this is the time for you to do this. This is time for you to do that. Then you do that. Anyways, I'm happy. Like I have my mom. Like I said before, my mom is there to like help me, support me with my daughter. You get? So
Having an external support from family, especially like an immediate support, is a very important one, as you said. So having that support and being able to manage our time, we'll be able to skate through it, right? Because that's definitely what you have been doing as well.
yes. Just you see, time management. Time management. Anyways, most people know what that is. Time management is very important. Just know how to manage your time. And believe me, things is going to work out well. Work with your time. Manage your time very well.
What would you say, or how would you say you've been able to stay ahead in your cosmetics and beauty industry? It's a very competitive one. We have a lot of people out there posting their business, that they are some of them, they might not even be the one formulating or producing these products. They just take from maybe reselling. I don't know if you do reselling as well. Some people resell, some people produce. So how have you been able to stay ahead in that niche? How have you been able to make your product differentiate your product from these big markets?
Yeah. The thing is, one thing about this our business, like is literally everywhere now. So the only thing now that I do, like personally, I don't know for other people, that makes me like stay ahead is doing what you know how to do best. Do what you know how to do best. Formulate. Don't do for a fact that, oh, everybody is, everybody wants to whiten up. You want to do something. You want to No. My own, what I do is I just do what I know how to do best. Definitely, my cream or my product is going to bring customer for me. Do you understand? Oh, somebody got my product. Like, I have a lot of them on my contact. Oh, I got your number from so person. Oh, I saw she was using your product. Oh, it looks so good on her. So I sell my market through my customers, which is knowing what you know how to do best. Doing what you know how to do best, rather. You get my point? Yes, that is the only way. And another thing is sometimes your packaging also matters. We are in a space where everything now is now modernized. Do you understand? Like everybody wants to see that this thing I'm using is first of all the physical appearance first. Do you get my point? Package your products well. Market your products well. So when you package your product very well, oh, it's very catchy on the eye. Before somebody can now walk to you and be like, oh, I want to use this. This is, the beauty first before you enter inside. So that is it,
I got this point from you, though. I'm going to infuse it in my own business because there's no knowledge is a waste.
Yeah.
So doing what to do best is more like me putting in all my effort, doing it with passion, making sure that I'm giving my all, you know, not leaving any stone unturned,
Definitely.
definitely, you know. And
Definitely.
then all, yeah. And then you also mentioned about packaging, which is like branding, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
Brand.
definitely, most times this stuff you might think you know it all, but you don't really know it all.
Definitely.
Learn from other people like me. I learn from everybody. Any idea I learn from how you're running your business. I try to infuse it in mine because no knowledge is a waste. So thank you for sharing this point of yours.
Oh, there's some things I don't really want to say, but at the end of the day, you have to say it.
I know, right? I know, right? Giving
Yeah.
out information sometimes so free to people. Some people don't really appreciate it. So you just let them know that you still have to put in the effort. You just, no problem. I understand that clearly.
So the
So
thing,
what has been your motivation? Okay, go
so the,
ahead. Go ahead, please.
knowing what you're doing and doing what you know how to do best, give it your all. Don't don't leave anything behind. That is the number one key. Okay, you were trying to say something.
Also, as you mentioned this, as a beauty person, so some people, you just mentioned something that just jogged my memory to that. Some people tend to want to, when they see people are doing the lightning stuff, they want to now reduce their quality to just match up with the market. So knowing what you do best and then doing it the best way, as you said, is more like not reducing to the average or reducing to the minimum. You still
Thank
need
you.
to stay on your level, your standard you've created,
Yeah.
keep it that way. Don't go down. Instead, increase it, stop it up.
That is what I want to say. We understand that the economy now in Nigeria is is tough. Like everybody is literally facing it, but at the same time, everybody understands. So if I come out and be like, oh, I want to sell, probably I'm selling it for 2 naira and I'm increasing it to like 3 naira. Everybody literally understands because we are all in this country. We are seeing what is going on. You get? So rather than decreasing or removing some things that makes your product effective, you rather increase your price. For me,
Give that same quality. Yes.
that same quality. So that is it.
Thank you once again. So, what has been your motivation so far? You mentioned about motherhood, which I'm sure is a very beautiful journey for you so far because I see your videos, your TikTok, and the rest. So, but what has been your motivation so far?
Okay, my biggest motivation is also lies on my daughter. She has been my motivation. That is just it. She motivates me a lot. Like when I look at her and be like, because of this particular person I brought to this world, I need to, I need to do better. I need to do good. She did not ask me to bring her to this world. I literally went on my own and brought her. So she has been my number one. She has been my biggest motivation. No lies. That girl shall be my biggest motivation. That is it.
Right. That's a beautiful one to hear because most times some people don't take parenting very responsible. Some people don't take it very responsible, but it's so beautiful to hear that from you as a young lady and you're taking it as serious as it is. So continue on that and congratulations again. What
Thank
other
you.
things aside from your skincare business are you passionate about? You mentioned about the reality show, so I don't know. I also know you're an actress at the point. I don't know.
Yes, yes, at a point, I was once an actress, a dancer. I was once an actress, a dancer, but I left those things behind because being on the industry, movie Nollywood is not a child's play. It's not a child's play. A lot of things are involved, so I'm not ready to give in. So I just rather focus on my business and all that things. That is just it. Now I'm an entrepreneur. I've left all this dancing, acting behind. Maybe,
Right.
maybe my daughter is going to take over from where I stop.
Yeah, and this time you use your experience to guide her, and there'll be no taking advantage. Because actually, the entertainment industry is a crazy one. I had a what do they call it? A PR on my last segment, and he also, made some comment as well, and all these things. It's not an easy one navigating all this, especially in the entertainment industry. I think it's not only in Nigeria too. I think it's worldwide.
It's worldwide, like everywhere, all over the world.
Well, thank you, Jane, for sharing your story. It's been a beautiful one chatting with you on this segment. But before you go, any last word, or rather any advice or a closing remark for us?
Okay. The only advice I have to give, because I've once been there, like I was once a young business owner, like a new business owner rather, so the only advice I have to give anybody, young business owners or people that are willing to just start up their business, it's always very tough, but don't give up. At a point you feel like, I want to give up, I'm done, I'm not having enough customer, people are not really supporting me, I want to stop. Don't stop. Don't try to stop, because the moment you feel like stop, you don't even know if the next day is your flying period, or probably I would say I don't even know what to say, like I'm short of words. I understand, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Probably the next day is going to be the time you're going to be great, or probably your business is going to move to the next level. You understand? So never give up. Whatever you're doing, just keep doing what you're doing. One day, your effort is definitely going to pay. I was once there. At a point I felt like, oh, I'm tired, I want to stop this business, let me venture into another business. If you venture into another business, it's still the same thing. So just be there, know what you know how to do best, do it. We're putting your effort. And another thing, another advice I have to give people is, don't go into a business because you feel everybody are doing it, the business is moving market, oh, this is what is on vogue. Don't do that, because at the end of the day, this is not your line, you don't know anything about it. So do what you know, that yeah, this is what I can do, this is what I can do. So that is the only advice I have to give to young business owners. Yeah.
So once again, like it's your story has been so inspirational and motivating as well. Starting off and then being a mother, navigating your personal life, navigating your business, and still pulling it through. You have your old store, you're moving to your new store. Like, what's there not to be so proud of? Like, congratulations on all your achievements and many other ones I know you are planning on unlocking and achieving.
You. Thank you. And I actually want to specially thank you for inviting me to your life. Yes.
Thank
Yes. Thank you very much for.
You're welcome. I enjoyed this segment. It's been a beautiful one chatting with you. That will be all for today. I'll let you go back to, being yourself, doing your business, and I'll not like to take any much of your time anymore. Thank you so much, for owning your story with me.
All right. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right.
Be all for today. Thank you, Jane, for owning your story with Ovi. This segment, it's been a beautiful one. So this live stream program is hosted on selected Saturdays and Thursdays. So by 5 p.m. definitely every Thursdays and Saturdays, the flyers I post them on my page and on my business page, that's at Properties by Ovi. So make sure you follow the page, turn on the post notification so that you'll be updated on when the next segment will be coming on. And also, guys, today the video from the last segment will be dropping. So in case you missed any part of today's conversation or any previous segment, not to worry, I got you covered. Go straight to my YouTube channel at Own It with Ov. Also, the link is on my bio on this page at Properties by Ov. The link is on the bio. Click on it there. You can watch the full videos of this segment and the next and the previous segment as well. Okay, so the next segment is going to be the last segment of this season. So I've had 8 episodes for the first season. This is the second season, and next segment will be the 8th episode, which will be the last episode for this season 2 till next year, guys. And next year is going to be a beautiful one because I have a little things up my sleeve, but I'm not going to be giving you guys into it yet. But don't worry, you'll see how it is next year, and definitely I hope and I believe it to be better and much more interesting and educating as well. Thank you, Jane. I can see your comment and I appreciate you joining this live. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for owning your story. Thank you for supporting your girl, Ovi. You know, it's really been a beautiful one. All right, guys. Take care of yourself. Make sure you tune in to the YouTube channel because the video from the last segment is dropping today by 6 p.m. So go straight to the channel and watch the video, as well as this episode will be dropping next week. All right, guys, that will be all for today. This is Ovi, and I'm signing out. I'll see you in the next segment, which happens to be the last episode of this season. You don't want to miss it, guys. Definitely, it's going to be a special one for me. I will not tell you guys why, but I'll tell you in the next segment. Stay safe out there. A lot is happening. So please, guys, stay safe out there and be yourself. And thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Onuora.